All right, welcome back to For America. It's Roland again, and my boy Noe. You and the next guy, you might recognize his voice because from the old episodes of just audio. But my boy Baker in the flesh, Redbeard. Thanks for coming here, bro. Good to see you.
Good to be back, man.
How's it feel? It's weird, right?
It's different. It's a lot. It's upper class.
Better than your freaking den.
Yeah, my son's shag room.
Yeah. Did somebody pee on there? Remember that one night?
I fucking hope not.
That one day, it was like one of his friends or something peed on the couch.
Oh, my son invited a friend over, and
Yeah.
way to throw him out if he ever listens when he gets older.
There's no names. Anyways.
Wait, did he wet the bed or wet the couch?
Bed, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
He's still growing up.
Faggot.
Tough. Whoa! We're canceled. Okay, sorry. Don't bring Trump out. Sorry. Tame that. Anyways, so we got a few different topics to discuss.
Oh, the camera's
from did he do it? Or maybe Diddy's causing these hurricanes. I don't know. Maybe all that lube will have to go somewhere. So anyway,
how much lube did they find?
I said 1,000. How do you say 1,000 in Spanish?
Mil.
Oh, okay, that
that's
makes
low
sense.
numbers, man.
I know we gotta get those up.
Lubes,
It's like the Wolf of
man.
Wall Street's like, how many times you jerk off? He's like 3, 4. He's like, those are rookie numbers. Me 7 times a day. Personally, he's like it makes you sharper. But anyways, good to see you guys. A lot of Florida can't catch a damn break, bro. I guess, dude.
Raped.
So what? Whoa, a word can mean a lot of things. So I saw this post earlier. The governor of DeSantis, he turned down a call from Kamala. She wanted to call him he's like, what are you gonna tell me, bitch? Like, give me a word salad on how to stop a freaking hurricane. So, but what's your theory? I guess our producer Max just told us about the whole second moon thing. He said maybe that's something to do. It's fucking.
I didn't think about that, but the tidal wave.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I didn't either.
Yeah, man, that's real
Like,
stuff.
all these guys are having awesome dreams except me.
That's true stuff, man.
getting-
Because you gotta think, man. It all comes from words. So when there's a full moon, why do you think they call it lunatic? Because there's a bunch of the moon.
They say people like mental asylums go crazy on.
For real, I never heard that.
Women have more babies on full moons.
The freaks come out truly.
Lunatic, yeah, man. So with the second moon per se, it's probably like more crazy energy going around. Dude.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, I know obviously I can see the tidal waves, but so what's with the second moon thing? Is it just some asteroid got caught in the orbit next to our main moon?
Theories,
That's what they
man.
say, yeah.
That's different
They say
theories, though.
It kind of got caught in a rotation. I haven't followed it up much, man. To be honest with you.
It's just different theories around it. The propaganda media says it's the second moon. Others say that it could be like the Anunnaki planet Nibiru. It's just a lot of stuff going around. It's
That's
just
one thing. I think when Baker's we're gonna save that for another episode. So Baker wants to do his own, recording one day. So because you're the first one to actually tell me about the Anunnaki. So that blew my mind, bro. Like, who knows? Somebody could have just created us. But we could get to that later.
He's so excited.
Yeah, that's my forte,
way,
man. That's my kind of forte.
Yeah.
They're more like live. What's going on now?
We can say that towards the end. Let's just
I love conspiracies.
Oh, dude, me too.
conspiracies,
It's
though.
turned out to be true.
I've looked all the way back.
What was
to
the theory
the
like
fallen
this-
angels.
The CIA
Nephilim.
made that term to discredit actual conspiracies, like to make people like, oh, they're nuts,
Yeah,
It
that's true.
started
So-
around the time of the Kennedy assassination.
The truth sounds crazy in a world full of lies.
Damn, that's deep.
But let's go on. Let's go with current events.
So what's with the hurricane? Anything like why? Usually you would hear about maybe one hurricane around and it would hit.
Some people think it's a land grab, just like in the Maui fires.
Oh yeah.
So you got the Asheville. I think
So
it's
they
North
set
Carolina.
up like they were saying laser beams and that might have
I
shut
don't know
down.
about that, but it was
Some-
2020. What's it called?
They were sooner than that. The Maui fire one day last year. Or the year?
No. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about what I had in my head.
Okay.
Well, what I had in my head was 2020. They had a contract. It's like Abby Miller or Abney, something like that. It's a big corporation that got a $90 million DoD contract to reopen the mines in Asheville, North Carolina. Dude. For cobalt, not cobalt. I'm sorry.
Lithium.
Lithium. Thank you.
What's that?
So lithium, and Ford and Caterpillar has already bought like 60 tons a piece or something like that from it. They have multi-million-dollar contracts for this place that hasn't been built yet. The locals have been fighting it for the last couple of years and doing protests because it's going to ruin their water supply, their atmosphere, everything, their land.
That's
and they don't
crazy.
want to sell because what they're trying to do is buy it for what it was worth back before Biden fucked up America. So he's wanting to get it like pre-COVID prices, and you saw how much everything went up during COVID.
Yeah, still hasn't stopped. So
Wait, you said lithium? I didn't mean to interrupt.
that's
lithium.
what's used
Lithium?
a lot of electric
And-
cars. Lithium and cobalt.
I think they're doing it because they're scared because Mexico just found lithium and the president nationalized lithium.
It's been everywhere.
Yeah, so-
Lithium's everywhere.
Yeah.
Not everywhere.
Well,
but
they would say the Congo is one like
but
has
we
a
raped
huge.
the Congo first.
Yeah,
America has been raping. I don't
Yeah.
want to. This is your podcast.
Yeah, no, we can go there, bro. We got an hour and I paid for an hour and a half. We're gonna use
Hey,
that.
if you have sugar in your house, right, but your neighbor has shit ton of sugar, would you use up all your sugar and then have to buy the sugar from your neighbor?
Yeah,
Or would you go ahead and just keep taking your neighbor's sugar?
Same shit with us with the Middle East. We got oil in
Yeah, that's
Cali,
true.
Texas,
Yeah.
There's a good
Alaska.
theory about Anunnaki with Iraq
man.
and shit.
Yeah, with gold.
No, Anunnaki.
I know. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then the theory like they put us here to
Oh,
mine
mine
gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the atmosphere was.
That was like 30,000 years.
But the
plus
thing
ago,
is, that
More
area,
than that, probably.
that's where like the ancient Sumerians, Babylonian times, all that stuff.
those
And
tablets are crazy,
exactly.
bro.
They had all the
Yeah.
secrets, and that's why they went over there and destroyed everything.
Shit,
Billy
one day if we
Carson
make
is
it
good
big,
to
bro,
listen
we
to.
gotta have motherfucking Billy Carson.
Billy Carson.
Billy Carson, bro. You know who that is, no way.
Yeah.
I think I seen a couple videos of that.
He's the truth, bro. He's so fucking like knowledgeable and well spoken. So how, I heard like could they manipulate a whole
weather?
hurricane? A whole hurricane?
Yeah. So in the 1930s, they started messing with it, and what they would do is they would drop that ice stuff. What's it called?
Ice.
It's like an ice substance.
Ice.
Ice. Hold on, man.
Maybe.
You give me
I've already,
flashbacks too.
I've already had a couple things.
chill,
of,
chill,
alcohol.
chill.
So,
So
this ice stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Dry ice, pretty much. Into the atmosphere.
fucking
And that
hydrogen
worked-
or something like that.
That worked
Which is-
okay. It would like kind of dissipate or increase
Wait.
the storm.
Once you
Well, then they started doing ionized silver, and they would use it on planes, and they would fly it close.
once you
to
need
it.
to warm up the water to
Well,
produce a hurricane.
unless it's already warm.
Okay, so you're
And
trying to cool
Oh,
it
yeah,
down
that
to a
area.
So they
certain.
found that they could
That
actually
area.
move a hurricane with this. They could actually use these ionized particles, silver particles, to actually like go through and move around a hurricane, shift it left or right. In 1960 something, they actually had a lawsuit where they thought that they did this, and a hurricane hit America. They're like, no, we actually never did it. We thought it was going to be a bad scenario, so we didn't do it.
Okay.
But it doesn't make sense because they had the media and everybody was ready for them to do it this day, and it takes a hard right, hits Mexico, Gulf of Mexico and stuff, fucks up a lot of stuff. So what they say is they're like, okay, we didn't do anything. We pulled the plug, didn't do this.
Sure, America
Yeah,
didn't
so
do anything.
you know how it is with the
Sure.
with politicians and stuff.
God.
So long story short, they've been doing the Heart Project and a whole bunch of. There's like 30 different Operation this, Operation that. You can look them all up. They're all declassified on the US.mil blah 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 whatever
Damn,
website.
dude. Hey man, that they really do have the information online because the outer body experience. I looked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the FBI,
Yeah.
man, it's right there. It's just in terms and vocabulary that I couldn't understand.
Yeah.
Talk about the tablets or something else?
No,
Probably just something else. It's
the CIA used to spend a lot of money on astral projection as well as what's it called, where you project yourself and you spy on things. So it's like what is it called?
outer body experience.
So
Astral,
you
astral
use your
projection.
subconscious to like
Something like that, man.
to see into
Satellite
I don't know about that satellite.
satellite viewing.
using your own like
No, it's kind of cool. They put you go ahead and put yourself in a trance, right? And they ask you a series of questions, and they like draw and write whatever you see on this. So these people would write and draw whatever they saw, and then later they would be like, okay, this is what I wanted you to see, and it would be like coordinates to some place in Nevada, and it'd be a weapon system, and they'll draw the weapon system. There was a guy named Tom. I just heard him on a podcast recently. Don't remember which one.
so many.
Yeah, there's been a lot.
I never
think it
heard
was
about
Cult of
that.
Conspiracies.
But
Yeah,
they always say
that's
like
what he was
we
on.
have so much technology, like the U.S. government, that's like years. They just slowly, like years ahead, they just slowly release it to the public, right?
Well,
That's a very.
Corona won't be released for 75 years.
You think like another badge?
That's what they're set to release all the findings that they had for the COVID and COVID vaccine for 75 years. So you won't
Oh
know.
yeah. They're like I know what you're talking about. Classified. Well, that's the same shit. I don't know. Like they're waiting on the Kennedy files to be released. Trump said he would do it, but Who knows, man? The intelligence service agencies have such a stronghold on politicians, man. Like they be blackmailing freaking politicians. I've heard, bro, to vote. Hey, you're gonna vote against this Pentagon spending bill? Okay, you have child pornography. They can put that shit on your computer, like
oh yeah, for sure,
wirelessly, bro. They could like frame you for being a freaking child predator.
That's great.
I've heard stories, man. They blackmailed members of Congress, members of the Senate. Hell, why not do the president shit? I mean, hell, if not, you could kill him, right? Or they try. We never got to talk about the assassination attempt. Shit, like which one?
There's been a few now.
So there was one in July 13th where he turned his ear. Right. What was the other one?
It was at a golf.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The guy came and he was like some extremist and stuff. I'm like, how do you even get that close?
Fishy.
Oh,
But what happened with the second one? What happened the second one?
It was
He never shot. Or they said
He had his rifle, like, I guess if it's trying to point his rifle through and waiting for Trump as he was golfing. And then there was one round they found, I don't know if you heard about this, a shit ton of explosives in a vehicle. Did you hear about that? They weren't detonated. It was stopped. There was like a shit ton of C4 in one car. And you know the thing, like, where the hell would your average U.S. citizen get a bunch of C4? You can't.
You wouldn't know.
So it's like
You have to be loaded.
At the end, did you drink?
The worst out of them, like they're all agencies can't be. I mean, I respect the men and women who serve because they're doing it for good. But the leadership, the CIA is probably, man, they're the most sneakiest motherfucker. CIA, man. I mean, shit. We talk about we getting interfered in our election, bro. How many elections have we overthrown in other countries, dude? A shit ton.
The cartel took notes from us and they did it to Mexico.
No,
Yeah.
Hey, you got a Jewish president.
Damn, bro, that's right, man.
I made a joke. It's like the president is only hard working,
They
but
hoodwinked the
she's
people,
good with
man.
money too.
They hoodwinked the people, man.
What are y'all gonna do when you can't have bacon on your tacos anymore? What are you gonna do?
Bacon, dude.
It's not kosher, bro.
We don't eat bacon, dude. Nah,
Really?
man. That's
Hey,
a good
they laugh.
question.
Hard shell tacos are white people food. I've hung out
question,
somebody.
though.
They look down on that. It's like
You think it's bad though? You think it's the
I
president?
like tortillas.
I'm saying, you think the Mexican president that's now the woman?
I think she's corrupt as fuck, man.
Which one is it, dude? But she's probably more like a globalist puppet. Like
She either works with the cartel or she works with like United Nations or one of those.
the
people.
World Economic Forum.
Yeah.
You'll own nothing and be happy, right?
Yeah, eat those bugs.
I heard I don't know, I've seen people eat crickets. I'm like, hell no. I don't know. Would you eat a?
I've had cricket.
How is it?
It's not bad. It was,
A little
What-
salt, right?
they was salty, yeah.
salt, yeah.
I've had chocolate covered ones.
Like, what would they taste like if you had to?
Like chips, man.
Yeah, probably like hard out chips. They're just exoskeleton. Most
Yeah, it's
likely
just-
the inside's already
I
baked
can't
out.
get past that. I don't know. Maybe if I try.
The yeah, it's like a little chip, man. It's like potato chip. It's got a little salt to it,
I
man.
wonder what the calorie count is on those.
All right, my dad I grew up in the sticks, man. My dad had us try all kinds of stuff. Bull nuts. I've had steaks, frogs,
Chicken feet.
Yeah,
chicken feet. I had pig feet.
I like chicken liver.
Chicken
Chicken
liver.
liver is fucking good, bro. It's got a little too much cholesterol. probably.
Chitlins.
Yeah.
Chitlins.
I've had
Chitlins.
squirrel, man.
Is
I've
that
had
always
groundhog.
pig intestines?
Have I had pig?
No, it's like chitlins. Is that always refers to just pig intestines or any type of intestines from any animal? I know, like
I've only
Irish,
heard
like
about
haggis is sheep intestines,
Oh,
right?
no.
mutton, but yeah.
But what the wait?
What's haggis?
Haggis
That's
is
one of them Bosnian words.
no,
man.
motherfucker. It's from your
Like
people.
pita. Pita.
European?
Pita. No, it's I
Pita?
think haggis is sheep intestines.
I don't know. I've never heard that.
Pita. There's pita chips. Yeah, dude. My mom. I've been trying to diet. This is how a European mom is like.
You like pito bacon?
Look, this is how my
Some
mom
of that
is.
means dick or something.
So my mom, I'm like, she'll say, "You put on weight." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm trying to lose it." Then she's like, "Here's a chocolate bar. Take home." What are you trying to do? Like, you can talk shit, then just pour salt on my wound. Like, here's some chocolate bars I got you. I'm like,
I love
Yeah.
hate thing, man.
My mom does the same stuff, man. She'll shove pecan pod in my throat when I'll be like, I'm not hungry. She'll have that. I made it for you.
yeah, they take it up like personally.
Cheesecake.
Yeah, my sister offered me. I did good this week. I've been trying to cut. It's just at night, dude. Like we talked about earlier. Just I turned to a freaking monster.
Well, it's too expensive to eat healthy anymore, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, he's right.
I don't know, dude. McDonald's has gotten ridiculous. Like
I don't eat McDonald's.
I every once in a while go, but I'm like that was the whole selling point. It's cheap. Like I compared it like it's the cheap slut in high school. She was easy and cheap. Now this bitch want to act like the prom queen.
She's my mother, man.
Oh, Mama McDonald's. What's the matter? You're too expensive. Get the fuck out of here. What are you, fucking Olive Garden? I'm not for that price. I might as well just go to fucking to Chick-fil-A or something.
Yeah, a
man.
whole meal is like $12, $13, $14, man.
Where?
Yeah, McDonald's.
Oh yeah,
a whole
no.
meal.
There's what was it, in Connecticut or something. There was like $18 for a Big Mac combo meal. Just drink and fries. And I miss the days of the $1 large drink, man. That was a big selling point for
That
McDonald's.
was, yeah.
Supersize me.
I remember we were growing up, even shit, no way. What are you, 27?
26 going on
26,
7.
yeah. But even when you were growing up, you could ball out at McDonald's and Taco Bell for fucking $5.
back in that era.
They ain't get you shit. What can you get for under $1 now, honestly, if you think about it? Maybe like one of those mini sticks of gums.
That or you can change it in the quarters and then the maquinitas.
Like,
Is that what you bought? It's probably about jewelry.
Hey, did y'all see my comments on yours last?
Yeah,
post?
it was like
I was
no
like,
way.
put subtitles under Noe Spanish, but say some different shit.
Yeah.
like,
That's funny,
Yeah.
man.
like little, like it's still saying gumballs there, but little prostitutes. Like that.
Yeah, good.
Just change
That's
everything.
a good
he
one,
said.
man. That's funny.
One of the funniest shit he said. Like, it was one day we were at the gym. We ran into each other. I was like, let's go get a drink. I was like, it's all me. He's like, where are we going? Donkey Donuts?
Donkey Donuts.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Donkey
He
Donuts?
was saying Dunkin' Donuts.
Donkey Donuts.
It took me a while to decipher that. I was like, what is this motherfucker saying? Donkey Donuts? What the hell are you donkeys? What are you talking about? He's like, oh, Dunkin' Donuts.
Donkey
It's like that's one of those Mexican-American words. Like,
Sometimes you sound like a Spanish cartoon. Like just,
Yeah.
like,
For
just
real?
making up shit.
Yeah.
Senor. It's like,
Speedy
speedy,
Gonzalez,
yeah,
right?
very quick.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Yeah, dude, having an accent like that just makes like if you're British, like if you're Mexican, it makes everything.
But I can
funny.
switch it up, though. I can speak.
How white can you sound?
Yeah. I mean,
Come on, white it up.
what school you went to? Warren East Bowl. You know, I can switch it out. But sometimes I like to stick to the roots.
So
Yeah,
close
the
my
roots.
eyes and pretend I'm. you sound.
I don't know. Do I have an accent? Like
Sometimes.
anything?
No, you sound like you grew up watching Jersey Shores too much.
Yeah, dude.
you sound like
Bro?
Yeah.
I don't know.
you dress like it too, man. You got
You
your
like-
hair just
Well,
like
last time I dressed like I was going to.
Situation.
I was going to the gym.
Situation.
I don't have that. I'm not gonna fly. I ain't got nothing.
every time I see you, you look like an '80s porn star. Dude. That just got a little out of
I'm
shape.
just missing the mustache.
the tan too, dude.
You're tanner than me.
Oh man, but like
It goes away though.
Oh,
I'm not too dark, but I don't want to scare people.
That's what
El Baker.
I don't know what else to do with my hair, bro. I've always like just kind of put it up. Like I don't like.
I do
I
too,
don't like
man.
wearing hats.
I do it.
Yeah, he got the nice hair too. That jet black. Swear.
Jet black.
I don't know. Is there like such thing as black hair? They say dark brown.
It's just dark brown. It's just pigment.
Is it dark brown?
That's black, just like mine. You shed like me. I shed like a motherfucker.
Shit. What do you mean
Like
shit?
just like hairs fall off. Like when I'm
Yeah.
just
here and
brushing.
there. Yeah, here and there.
Dude,
here and
like especially my dark hair. Like my girl spots it. She'll bust my balls. Like, look what you did. I'm like, it's like if I ever did a crime, bro, like they could find why I did it. All I do is just find a bunch of hairs
Shit,
just
everywhere.
scattered around. So,
Hold on,
but,
those hair. Hey man, y'all scared for the election though?
am I scared for the election?
Yeah, man, it's this November, y'all.
Yeah, I'm off my work.
Are y'all gonna go vote?
We're off. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go vote.
Do the American thing.
I'll be honest. I don't like neither one of them, but
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm voting for Trump.
Yeah,
obviously.
same here. Sorry.
If Kennedy was not out of it, I'd vote for Kennedy.
But
But
it's kind of like voting for him too. I mean, I hope they launched that whole chronic disease
make
investigation.
America healthy again.
Yeah, shit's gonna be a while. I mean,
You know
look
they
at the-
call that racist and right wing.
to make health. Yeah, I could see that.
Wait, right or white?
Right,
Right.
both.
Oh, right. Oh, both.
Well, it's pretty much the same thing, I guess. Apparently, like
Yeah.
I mean,
They say
Doesn't make
math is racist. You heard that one?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
or just learning proper English.
There's a new movie.
Am I racist? Matt Walsh.
Yeah,
I want to go watch that, but it's just gotten so expensive. Like,
you can get it on Daily Wire.
wait, what's it called?
am I racist?
Not racist. He just kind of smashes on all these woke people
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And like
he
this
dresses up too, but then he interviews them as himself.
Oh shit.
If you knew who Matt Walsh is, you'd get it more. He's just like super conservative.
he does a skit on that guy. What's his fucking name?
I love that little.
He's a French guy, and he pretended to get mugged. He was on that.
Jesse Smollett.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that story? You
I
don't remember that?
Brand new,
This
man.
actor from the Empire, man.
Yeah. So it was like 2019. Yeah, he paid these two Nigerian motherfuckers, these big, I guess, trainers. He paid them to pretend to beat him up, and they put a noose around his neck. Like
pretended to be white.
They said this is MAGA country. Like, yeah, you're gonna find freaking MAGA voters in Chicago at all places.
Oh man, Chicago. Don't get
So-
me started with that shit.
Oh yeah, well yeah, no way. He just paid a visit. He got a deep dish pizza, changed his life. But
Pretty good, man.
yeah.
Pretty good.
So,
but you gotta
yeah,
pay the
basically,
tolls out there.
It was a hoax. But he said like these white dudes wearing MAGA hats attacked. It was just two Nigerian guys, which I don't. they're usually not black.
Dude, but
I mean,
everybody
white.
was like, solidarity.
Yeah. And then
on his back. Like,
yeah,
doing-
like there's no way he's lying. Like,
yeah.
Was this a movie?
No, it's real life. Real life.
Real life?
An actor from the show Empire.
I think he got a little
hired
carried
two
away.
guys to mug him,
To pretend.
to beat him up, call him a whole bunch of racial slurs, and a
And
bunch of
make fun-
homophobic
Yeah,
slurs.
make fun of him for being gay.
They put a noose on him, and they
said this is MAGA
they had
country.
a MAGA hat, like a Make America Trump hat.
Yeah.
And
Is this
they
a
beat the crap out
movie?
of him. And then they just
It sounds like
they,
a hell of a movie,
Bro,
though.
it does.
They pour bleach on him, right?
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
None of this happened.
Yeah.
He paid these dudes to beat him up,
Yeah.
so he gets more famous for
Yeah.
having.
I
hate
think he
crimes
might have
on
been.
him.
Holy shit.
He was about to get written off the show, maybe too.
I think he was gonna get. I think he tried to sue the city
Yeah.
or something too.
Yeah.
He made money off of it, but then he ended up going to jail.
Well, he threw a huge fit. I remember.
Yeah. I'm innocent.
Yeah. Yeah, he paid. It's like these two big, huge, swole black dudes. And he said they were just like racist white guys. I'm like, when do you find like
In
conservative
Chicago,
people?
not very many.
You're not gonna. You get somebody whoop your ass if you had a MAGA hat walking down Chicago more than likely.
Yeah, Chirac.
You would not hear one black joke in Chicago. There's
Chi-town.
not enough like
Who said that?
dumb white people there.
Yeah, Chirac. Yeah.
Talk
man.
about Popeyes like that.
Chirac is crazy, man.
Nah. So how was that? Let's get to it.
Dude,
see-
now that I like compared to what I used to be and what I am now, and like how I see everything and perceive everything, they have cameras. If you run a red light, flash, you get charged.
Oh damn, they ain't playing.
They have tolls, so you gotta pay to
Every
use the
day.
roads.
See, that pisses me off so much.
It's just
It's
you
not
have
a-
a little bit more freedom.
It's not enough
Because
to pay
like over
taxes.
there, there's dispensaries, there's weed. You can go buy weed. You can go in.
Man,
there
it's
and
like
buy
that
weed.
here now in KY.
And,
Shit.
But it's just more rules. It's like
Yeah.
more like Democrats,
yeah.
right? Just,
Most Democrat places like California, weed's legal. Michigan, weed's legal.
But
I think
here,
it's just to sedate people so they can keep manipulating.
so what is
Exactly,
it
yeah.
in Kentucky? Because I went to smoke shops here where we live.
That's CBD. It's not real.
it's
It-
THCA. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's-
THCA.
So that weed it'll still get you high, right?
Yeah, it'll get you high. It's
Nah,
just it has a low percentage, and it's THCA. So the only
why
way
waste?
it can be perceived as THC is when you light that, the flame on it and start smoking. Then it becomes
Look at you.
THC. But
bother.
if you have it and it's THCA, so if you have it right here, you can't get in trouble. It's THCA.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, man.
I know my job. I can't do anything.
That sucks. I'm sure
Well,
you miss it a little bit.
I have dreams about it.
I've heard of people when they stop smoking weed or they'll start dreaming more. So what kind of
Yeah.
dreams have you had? Because I can't remember the last time I had a dream, dude.
Dude,
I'm like,
it's
tonight
just-
something's going to hit me
The
hard.
last one about your mother was.
Back in the old country, you see her making pizza.
Yeah, like you were like getting bombed at by tanks and shit, and I was over there just your mom, dude. You were like, "Is that shells?" No, that's Baker going
okay.
to town.
Okay, that's they buried Joe ass alive too
dude,
with the rest of
man.
us.
I know you missed me, dude.
Yeah, it was a good time.
No, but-
This guy always have these funny one-liners at work.
Right. Nah, but for real, what kind of dreams you been having though? Till sleep apnea.
You got sleep apnea
yeah.
too?
Hell yeah, man.
I thought I had it, but I don't think I have it because
I have
after talking to you, I wake up feeling fine. So is this a new thing? Like, I mean, you look the same weight. Like, yeah, a lot of people.
It's probably from the stuff that I got exposed to overseas, man. Because I didn't.
I've
Have,
heard a lot of people, like, especially you got a lot of fat around your neck, which neither of you guys do. I mean, but but that could cause it too, right? So sorry,
Yeah.
bro. All the chemicals you got exposed
Yeah,
to.
I
there's
got
something
double
called a
chin.
PACT Act. They do it for veterans.
Double chin.
Play a little, hide a little something there. So yeah, Noe's had it for a while, dude.
What? Sleep apnea?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
This
Oh, man.
check out. This is the worst case. I'm not gonna name his name. This guy's name at work. So I'm on a stand lift, right? So this dude, he's a cool guy. He works when he's in good condition, but sometimes he has sleep apnea. He won't sleep well. This motherfucker falls asleep on his lift, standing up. It's almost impressive. I saw one time he was on the highest shelf. He had the forks up. I'm like, hey, and I fuck with him. I'll just scream loud. He'll like kind of be like,
shit, dude.
yeah. This dude, it's almost impressive. It's almost like a spell in out. I'm like, hey, wake up. He's gotten like they caught him a few times. They just showed his mercy, but I'm like, and I'm working in the same aisle as this
You
dude,
didn't get somebody killed.
bro. I'm like, this motherfucker's asleep.
Better watch out, Rolando.
I can't even fall asleep flying on an airplane, let alone standing up. I'm like, this dude he must have it worse than both of y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
So-
I ain't do it.
Do you never mention? Did it just start or is it? If you,
No, I've had it for a while. I've just been sucking it up. I've been slowly dying every night. That's what I do.
damn. So is your wife? Do you wake up like from not breathing?
Yeah, it's like
Is it-
28 times an hour. I can stop breathing or something like that.
What?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What
But
about you? Do you have a number?
Me, I don't know, man. With this whole new moon theory and shit, I've been waking up at the same time, like 2, 3 in the morning. But before that, before the new moon and everything, I just like he said, man, I slowly die.
Damn, sorry, bro.
Breathe, man.
Yeah.
What can you do?
it's
I heard there's a mouth guard you can
yeah, there's other
Yeah,
stuff.
you
But
can stop.
I'm
Joe
gonna have
Rogan.
to- I broke my nose when I was
Okay,
younger.
I'm sure that still fucks
It
with you.
messes with me. It makes
Yeah.
me where I can't breathe through my nose and stuff like that.
Damn.
Me,
Sorry.
I've been doing a lot of Qigong meditation, so I've been breathing through my nose.
I tried
out my
meditation.
mouth.
I liked it. It's just hard not to think about anything. Isn't that how meditation? You're supposed to just
Yeah.
keep your mind.
That's key, though.
You have to. Yeah, it takes practice, man. I meditate every day.
I need to try that. See, I'm not as spiritual as you. That's one thing I've kind of like. I respect.
wasn't.
Noe's really spiritual, which I
Right.
like that about you. I wish
When I woke up to the way the world really is,
Yeah.
that's when I'm like,
it makes you kind of lose faith in humanity. Man.
The problem is you have to have faith in yourself because at the end of the day, it's not you against the world; it's you against you.
Yeah. I mean, most people are your worst. Your thoughts. That's one thing. I think a young man should learn. I want to teach myself to control your emotions and your thoughts because what they say, what you think about is what you become. So
yeah. You got to be able to embrace them too. Like,
I hope I don't have twin daughters. Please, mom.
Understand how to control anger.
Yeah,
how to
especially
use it.
yeah, especially like the negative emotions. Because I mean,
I could get deep, but this is
go ahead, get
nah,
deep.
man.
Balls
we get
deep.
too-
Let them hang.
Okay, so I believe
Let it
that
drip.
we are like our mind is like godlike, but our body is like animal instinct. So you have to be able to tap in to your hybrid. You know what I'm saying? Like self. Because if you look
That's
at the
the right brain.
animes, if you look at animes, Dragon Ball Z, Superman, even Goku is an extraterrestrial, comes to Earth, has a baby, and has a hybrid child. That's what we are. We are the Gohans. We are the Trunks.
So,
Goteens.
are you going back to the Anunnaki?
It seems like it.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah. So it's like you.
Let's
have
get to it.
You have to use
So-
your godlike mind and control that animal instinct, which is your emotions, and that's how you were saying. Like you have
let's-
to control the anger. You have to.
Let's
know
say,
how to-
like, I could ask if we had Billy Carson on here, maybe one day. One thing I would ask him, like, where are they now?
Anunnaki?
Yeah, you think they're extinct?
I think they're watching us.
You think they're watching?
There's different theories.
Is the Nibiru a real planet? You think?
So, some people.
Apparently, it's in our solar system, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You want to do it?
I'm gonna use restroom. You
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead. Yeah. Enlighten.
Let's get the eyes a quick summary. Who haven't heard about the Anunnaki? What? You
So,
got me burping over here.
Anunnaki was a race that came to the Earth 30, 40, 50,000 years ago, however long ago, and they wanted to mine for gold because their planet needed like gold, like ionized.
Yeah, the
gold,
atmosphere was,
was depleting.
yeah, like their ozone basically. There was, okay,
So they bred us to make
with primates on Earth, I think, right?
something like that.
Yeah.
They used other DNA.
Their
on Earth,
DNA and
our
another species.
DNA
Okay,
to
yeah.
make us like a slave race. And then there was supposed to be multiple wars between them and each other, and that's how the South Americans those temples were built, and that's how the pyramids were built.
Apparently, there's one in Antarctica, which we could get into.
Yeah, I'm not too big on the Anunnaki. I do believe more in like the whole Nephilim theory.
I'm
about
not
the fallen
familiar.
angels. So
Interdimensional, maybe.
in the book of
Enoch.
Enoch,
Okay.
good job.
There you
Don't
go. I don't know a little bit. No thing or two.
The sons of God came down and mated with the daughters of men. So
Oh,
the
the
angels-
ladies.
yeah,
That's
the
a horse.
angels
That's a
came
god
down.
cock.
they got the angel dick. So they come down. They banged our broads, right? Pretty much.
It's like a
They-
guy from Brooklyn describing that
and that
He
made the
breaks
giants.
bra.
They made the giants, the ones that got wiped out in the flood. before
Okay.
us. So whenever Noah's time was going around, there wasn't very many people that wasn't tainted with either the Nephilim bloodline, the giants, and they started messing with human animal manipulation, all this crap. Long story short, what most people believe now is that demons are actually the disembodied, so dead Nephilim. So they still didn't die and go to heaven like we would. They get stuck in between like another dimension than we do.
Okay.
So they go to like a purgatory type state, and they can still influence our state here. So that's where you get demons, Baphomet, Moloch, all these things people pray to. They can still influence our world. So like whenever the Canaanites in the Bible and stuff, the Jewish people would would sacrifice to Moloch and stuff. That was all part of them worshiping the Nephilim.
Okay.
So the Nephilim are Moloch, Baal, all these old gods like Dionysus, all these. So all these Zeus and all these gods are all supposed to be fallen angels that are disembodied spirits of the Nephilim. So the 1/3 of the angels that fell with Lucifer, those people are all the Nephilim who fell, and they are disembodied. So what they do is they're the ones that run our politicians. They're the ones that run everything. Man, so they're the aliens. They're everything. So that's what a lot of people believe. Interesting. And that's the weird thing is when people are in sleep paralysis, or whenever people have alien abductions or whatever it is they run into, they can cast that out by saying, "I cast you out in the name of Jesus Christ." Right. So just the use of God's name, or Jesus' name, or whatever you entitle it as. So if you were, say, Chinese and you use Buddha, or you were Arabic, whatever, and you use Muhammad, I believe it would work in the same fashion.
It's like there's almost like a spiritual representative.
So
who knows, bro? I mean, a lot of people, the simulation theory, which I mean, that kind of could fit into this. They're simulating us, like they could have created a simulation, but I don't know. You need a lot of power to simulate a whole universe. You know,
I try to live my life like it's a simulation.
It kind of
so no way about this. If you
if
you get into like your life and you believe it's a video game, right? Pretend that you get shoved into a video game, and you find out that the world is not the way you see it. The government's not the way you see it.
Yeah.
Everything's not the way you
Red
see
pill.
it. But they give you a body, right? The first thing you do is find out what food makes you strong. You would get strong, you get smart, you find a way to beat the system. So beating the system is to be as good as possible and to live life and try to be as successful as possible so you can impact other people and live the best life possible, right? So what you do is you'd max out your character on physique, charisma.
That's what,
you would get wisdom, you'd get knowledge.
Yeah.
But none of us live like that. We live like
just mediocre, I guess. Just getting by.
We live social media.
It's human
trying
nature
to be better than the next.
It's human nature to gravitate towards comfort.
Yeah, that's the animal instinct, though. That's the animal instinct.
Coward, and like a lot of people are just cowards, you know. Like they're not gonna stand on their own, you know.
But if you were to you tap into your godlike mind, you would seek new knowledge.
The third eye.
Yeah, exactly.
Claim.
Yeah, you would seek new knowledge, learn. Like that's what I've been doing here lately with my free time. I've been learning about Medicupping. I've been learning about the body, healing, all that good stuff.
Leave my sister-in-law out of that.
You healed her real.
I'm just good with my hands, Baker. I'm sorry, man.
The Mexican hands. So you can do it all.
But
I got Noe in my family. I thought I was gonna get a free fence out of it. Still ain't got it.
Maybe
hey man, that's the way to survive.
Yeah.
You know?
Like my flowers still look like shit.
Yeah, I was like, God, man, I didn't get a gardener and nothing. I
don't know what they're gonna get out of me.
Just a spiritual leader.
And a drunk.
He's letting it all out. Like,
man,
his house looks like shit. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, that's you're the one who first told me about the whole Anunnaki thing, and I did some research on it. But I mean, there's part of me thinking, man, that's real. Like, I mean, they were kind of gods in their own way compared to us, whatever deities. So they were like, I don't know, 10 feet tall or more, and super strong according to the tablets and stuff. Yeah.
A lot of people they'll look into like how like all these different gods have the same virgin birth. Or sun gods.
The December 25th being a lot of other. I think a lot of that has to do with the summer or winter solstice. Yeah. When they're like, it hits that, it's like now it's going to get warm. They're celebrating.
Yeah. But don't push that. Don't make that push you away from like Jesus.
No, it's not. It's just,
if you think about it, prophecies, we know about Jesus from the Old Testament was a prophecy. So if every religion, every culture, and every people on the earth had the same prophecy, they could have all been prophesied about the same person. You know, just to make people feel better about that.
So. There's so many infinite theories. Who knows, man? Maybe one day when we like leave this planet or spirits, maybe we'll wake up and find out the truth.
Do you ever think that this is gonna be the end? Like you're gonna live through Armageddon? Do you ever feel like that? Every
sometimes.
person in history has, but
sometimes, yeah. Especially how shit is now. I mean, I don't know. You hear all about this climate change shit, which is real. I believe in climate change, but I don't think we could stop it. Like. If we just stop using fossil fuels.
To be honest, fuck climate change.
Yeah.
It's
about control.
Pollution, man.
Yeah, that is.
Why are we not worried about the plastics?
Yeah, especially like,
that's true.
And like they want to like attack Western countries like America and Northern Europe. Like it's China and India doing this shit.
China, India.
They're just didn't they pull a big hoax on the West? China's like, give us your recyclables. Well, like we were paying them to take our plastic. These motherfuckers just threw it in the ocean.
Yeah, they have more coal mines than
they just
coal
maybe they did they probably recycled some of it, but then they
US
throw
government. We on the ships, we dump thousands and thousands of garbage bags out of the back of a ship every day.
Damn, I could believe that.
Yeah, sharks will just sit there and follow.
Yeah, I think the whole climate change. It's more about whoever controls the power. You know,
We need Al
energy
Gore.
controls the power, controls the our future, our faith.
Al Gore, where you at?
Well, like Al Gore and John Kerry. They want to lecture you. Yeah, Bear Man. I'm super serial, guys.
Was it Bear Man?
Yeah, it was Bear. Bear Pig.
What the fuck, man?
Where did I get the Jew
That's
from?
anti-Semitic.
We were talking about. Hey, we're not.
Nah, just kidding.
What a great people. Very smart.
If you want to watch a good movie,
Bear Man shit.
I don't know why I thought. No, I know what it is. No, I know where I got that from. It's from Inglourious Basterds, Bear Jew.
Oh,
Bear
Bear
Jew,
Jew.
yeah.
Okay, I wasn't being
Sorry.
at this. I watched a movie recently. It's called Nobody Wants This or something like that. Not a bad flick. A little chick flick. A little funny. It's about the lady that plays forgetting Sarah Marshall or something like that.
Oh, Kristen Bell.
Yeah, she plays in it, and she's getting a little old. But anyways,
I mean, she's a
podcaster.
She's a 40.
podcaster trying to get famous, and she hooks up with a rabbi.
Oh shit.
But it's
Mazel tov.
yeah.
A rabbi. Oh,
I have been
shit.
watching. It's
Please.
on Netflix. But
You better
it's
be
okay.
circumcised.
Ah, shit.
But I have watched. There's called The Uglies on Netflix.
The old.
Don't fucking watch it. It's just another remake of Divergent and all these other stupid movies.
Oh.
But
It's copy and paste.
they have to put this DEI like crap in there where
It's like a checklist.
The bad guy
Is
is
white.
a tranny.
Oh shit! They flipped this. I thought
Yeah.
it'd be a straight white
The
Christian man.
Ogleys?
Yeah, it's Dave Chappelle in a dress and long wig. Okay? It's a
Chappelle?
black lady, right?
Oh,
But it's a
God.
guy. It's a dude.
It's actually Dave Chappelle.
No, it looks like Dave
Oh,
Chappelle.
okay, I was say I can't. He ain't gonna agree to
Nah,
that.
he wouldn't do
And I
it.
was like, what the fuck?
He's got fuck you money now.
And there's a new Gods movie, right? And it has Zeus, and it's on Netflix, where him and his son Dionysus, like tries to get immortal to the underworld, all this crap, right? There's about 8 to 10 transgender people in it. Not only that, Dionysus gets his butt rammed in by some dude at a bar.
What the fuck?
And you know they
You
don't
think
show.
he would do the butt ramming?
No, he bangs some chicks, right? But it doesn't show any nudity, right? But then all of a sudden it shows him bent over, just getting bammeted.
Who'd you got?
Yeah,
On
I'm like,
Netflix?
yeah, but
Netflix got the dumb
Netflix
shit.
original?
Netflix.
I heard that Mendes Brothers was good.
It's got the dude off Jurassic Park in it.
Chris Pratt,
No,
Jurassic
the
World?
old Jurassic.
Oh,
Park. The one that
He said Chris
the scientist guy who talks.
Jeff
about-
Jeff Goldblum or
sounds
something.
real Jewish, yeah.
Yeah, real.
Oh, snap.
I still can't believe. I didn't know when I heard your president was half Mexican, half Jewish. It just that didn't compute to me. I was like, what the?
That's what I was thinking.
A
too.
Mexican Jew?
But think of like if he was she was a business owner.
Oh yeah,
Great work ethic.
skill with money,
Great with money.
great with investing.
Yep.
True.
To haggle those lawn prices.
Shout
to a
out-
T, dude.
shout out-
There's a
AMLO,
yarmulke
man.
with the Spanish
out
flag
AMLO.
on it. How sick would that be? A yarmulke with the Spanish. With the,
Oh, the flag.
The cartel's
That was
under
pretty
new
dope.
management.
yeah.
True. Yeah,
She's
they couldn't handle
stricter.
AMLO.
Yeah.
AMLO was pretty tough.
I love gold.
And cocaine.
Yeah, oh my god.
No fentanyl. That's
Oh my
another
God.
problem, man.
I heard we'll get most of that from China.
Yeah, I think China's making it, and then they're selling it to Noe's people.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and you people bring it over here.
What are my people? My people, at least we just only kidnap your daughters.
For
from
real,
airport.
they be selling it
Yeah,
to
you're
Mexico?
like in every bad guy and taken.
China?
I have a set of skills.
China's
yeah.
really doing that shit?
I mean, I'm sure
Yeah.
they make some of it on their own. But I mean, you
Taken.
you probably did get a shit ton of like hemp, or not hemp. What do you call it? Like poppy seeds, right? That's what it's made from, right?
From I was about to say Africa, from Afghanistan.
I've heard China's got troops in there now, or they're like
They do.
making deals with the Taliban, right?
I think that's why we got out. Because
That was a bear. I know.
I think America, China, Russia, all of us are all the same people.
You think they're working together,
I
secret?
think they are, and I think it's like WWE where they bullshit
Scripted.
this.
Woo!
This
Sorry, I
guy's
had to
bad.
hit
This
the
guy's
Flair.
bad. But I think like right now, Russia is doing shit to Ukraine, and
I don't-
like,
what's going
Did you know
on?
when we went to Iraq, our vice president had the contract to rebuild Iraq.
Yeah.
When we were bombing Iraq, our vice president was rebuilding Iraq.
You saw Cheney.
Yeah.
He
Cheney.
did no bid.
Cheney?
No.
Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
You know, he was a real one in charge. He was the vice president behind Bush. So, but right before that, he was the CEO of Halliburton, which is a weapon defense contractor, and he gave all his buddies. He obviously had to leave that sector, and he gave all these motherfuckers no bid contracts. Boom.
Yep. So pretty much saying they got it.
Yeah. I don't know. America's just fall. Like I feel like I just feel so stupid as an American. Like we're the biggest sucker. The American taxpayer is the biggest sucker in the world. That's what.
It is. It's not about taxes. honestly, they print money out.
Yeah.
It's about how much they can get us to produce to
Yeah.
cover
Yeah.
how much they print out.
Yeah, because money
Money's
just
fake.
It is. Yeah, it's perceived. We agreed that has value.
It's a slave system.
Yeah, it
We're
is.
slaves. We're slaves.
You're right.
Every country is slaves to the elite. And
To the corporations.
To the corporations.
And
to the
their
big-
intelligence service.
Oh,
agencies.
that company, Abby Miller, whatever, the one that was trying to do the mine and
No, the one you talked about just earlier.
Guess who owns that?
Who?
BlackRock and Vanguard.
Yeah.
They own that.
That's another problem. They're just buying up all the homes in America, man.
Yeah.
They're basically equity firms. They just invest in other companies.
They own
They're,
everything.
they're the ones pushing that DEI woke shit, dude. BlackRock and State Street and Vanguard. It's like, I think it's just all like you said. It's about a control. Like, what can we push?
Control.
Just like with the COVID shit, they're like, stay home, and we all listened. That part of me I had a gut feeling like this is a bunch of bullshit. I was like, people are gonna be fine. You know, people died, which is sad, but hell, man, they were counting people who got fucking shot in the head as a COVID death. Weren't they doing stuff like that? Because they got more money, right? The hospitals, the government gave them more money.
I just heard that lady. She's I don't know her name. I'm sorry. Black lady, looks like a burnt Cabbage Patch doll. She has like red hair. You know what I'm talking about? She's like
red?
Speaker of the House or something. She's something stupid.
Sexy red.
Pelosi?
No, she has red hair. She does all the.
She a Democrat?
Yeah, she talks for Biden and all them.
Korean Jer. Yeah,
Whatever,
Yeah.
She's like.
She's a fuck. She's
like,
oh god, she infuriates me.
She's like, it is misinformation to say that we gave all of our money to from the FEMA to immigrants. Literally, I got a clip on my phone. If we were on a regular thing, I'd show it. But it shows 2024. She says that 2022. She says we're using the access funds in FEMA to allocate to the immigrants coming over to help them with boarding, housing, blah blah blah. So literally, there's a guy, dude from Fox,
Ducey.
Yeah.
He's the one who'll set her straight.
Yeah,
the other one's
he tried, but she said it was misinformation for his question. He said, "How is it that y'all can send $48 million or whatever to Lebanon to help rebuild and stuff?"
Wait, Lebanon country?
Yeah,
Lebanon.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Is that the cell phone?
Israel was blowing it up.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get into that.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
Israel,
man. This is where you're going to teach me.
So we're sending money over there to help rebuild, and the Congress did not have to join or whatever, meet up and talk about it. So they got to just pass a law without having Congress do that. But for us to get, you know how they sent so many millions of dollars supposedly over there to Asheville and all those for Helene, they will have to join whatever that word is, where they all meet up again and pass a law or whatever, if they want to give more money to the hurricane victims. So they have to do that for them, but they don't have to do it for Lebanon. So he was asking, he's like, so will they have to redo it for Lebanon? She's like, that's misinformation. She's like, we sent so many millions of dollars to the Helene victims, and we sent money over there. We're helping out both causes. We're trying to help out both. He's like, I'm asking, or they didn't have to for them, but they did for them.
They have to go through all the bureaucracy bullshit.
She called it misinformation like 4 times.
Dude, that's all she got. She's a fucking idiot, dude.
But the dumb thing is Fox clipped it off where he asked her that question. She got up and walked off. Her answer was more.
Her walking off is more telling.
Well, no, I think it's more like appealing that she didn't answer the question and she called it misinformation than her walking off, because it was fake that she walked off. Because then the Democrats would sit there and say that never happened.
I want to see this, man. Pull it up, man.
Sure.
I got it on my phone.
Let's see it.
All right,
I could believe that.
but so
That's crazy.
But, dude, one thing I realized when you hear like foreign aid that's nothing but money laundering, right? Like when they're saying
most of
it's just money laundering. You know, they're just taking the money. A lot of times they'll that money will go to industries. They just coincidentally buy stocks in those companies. Boom, stock prices shoot up. Just like, there's a tracker
the Ozarks.
there's a tracker for Nancy Pelosi's trades. I'm sure you heard about that.
Shout out the Ozarks.
She's the fucking Wolf of Wall Street. Like, she just scores every time.
all right, so
Categorically false. It is
this
not
is
true.
from 2024.
It is a false statement. No, Biden did not take FEMA relief.
So this is from
money
currently.
to use on migrants. Funding is also
is
available
2022.
through FEMA's emergency food and shelter program to eligible local governments and non-for-profit organizations upon request to support humanitarian relief for migrants.
boom.
I can't stand her.
All right,
Yeah, Brandon.
yeah,
His
I love
name,
this guy.
yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, dude. But yeah, the whole when you ever hear foreign aid, sorry.
Questions of Karine Jean-Pierre. Let's listen. who are wrongfully detained and held hostage. And again, frankly, we have had an extraordinary record of doing just that, and that's going to be the president's top priority.
And on this issue of funding, the administration has money to send to Lebanon without Congress coming back. But Congress does have to come back to approve money to send to people in North Carolina. Do I have that right?
Here's what I'm going to be very clear about. The president and the vice president has had a robust whole of government response to this. Hundreds of millions of dollars. I said it at the top, more than $200 million that we have directly put towards survivors here for disaster help. And that's because of this president's commitment to make sure that we are there for communities that are impacted. We take this very seriously again. We take this very seriously. And before the hurricane hit, we pre-positioned more than 1,500 federal folks on the ground to help. And so we have made sure that every state has gotten their storm requested emergency declaration. They requested it, and we made sure they received it. We've taken this very seriously. More than $200 million that we have provided to the impacted areas. But instead, people want to do disinformation, misinformation, which is dangerous.
You lying is dangerous, bitch.
When folks on the ground hear that,
Enough of that. Now take it off.
She says
I hate the sound of her voice.
She says disinformation and misinformation about 10 more times in the rest of that video. About everything.
That's all they got.
Ask the questions, like,
That's all they
revamps it,
got,
like,
dude. That's all they got. Or they pull the race card.
Yeah.
That's about it. But yeah, let's say when all that money they send to Ukraine, bro, Israel, they're getting their hands onto it somehow, bro. Or like I said, they'll invest in stocks that's gonna directly increase the stock value, sell it, and then move on.
Invest in us.
Ukraine's prime minister and some of his staff have like a Batmobile. They bought that money. They bought that with our money that we sent.
Are you serious?
Batmobile.
Batmobile?
You can look it up.
Like a replica from one of the movies?
Like one of the 1960 or 70s. They bought that shit with our money. And then you'll see like Israel, man.
It makes me feel so stupid, bro. Honestly.
I care
makes
for
me feel like
Jews just like I care for everybody. But the government of Israel,
they run
you need to
America.
watch them.
They run America.
Let me give you an example. All right, so if there's 30 guys over here, right, and I blow their pagers up, how did I do that?
You would have to install.
I walk in like a tooth fairy at night, and then I plant
they
explosives.
were installed like in the manufacturing.
Freehand.
Yeah.
So how long?
That's what happened in Lebanon.
How long ago did they do it?
Wait, the Israelis?
Yeah.
Lebanon.
Lebanon?
The Israelis installed them in the phones that they knew somehow. Well, I mean, think about how many innocent people they probably killed too doing that.
Yeah.
So they put probably months ahead.
3,000 people were injured in that.
How many died? How many fatalities?
I don't know.
At least probably at least a few hundred off that. So yeah, that's what happened. When did this happen?
Children got injured too.
So
like
people had pagers and phone. They just was that all the same time?
Yeah, simultaneously. And then
It was
walkie-talkies
coordinated.
were after that. A few days after that, walkie-talkies.
They were hoping to attack, terrorists, but I'm like, that's I guess a moral question.
Is it on the news?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it on the news?
Yeah, it wouldn't happen. Maybe a couple months ago.
They were bragging about it. Said one of the most successful anti-terrorism acts that they could accomplish or some shit like that.
I don't know, man. There's no good or bad guy on each side. Like I feel bad for the citizens. I mean, just like it was just
bad for Palestine.
I know I feel bad for both sides. Like I'm sure there's a lot of Jews who don't agree with the tactics of the Israeli government. I mean,
it's like everybody saying Americans are terrible people. We're not. Most of the time, we do not sign off on what.
Dude, they don't represent. Our government does not represent us. Maybe at the local level you get a little representation. They say the local election is the most important. Yeah, but like our government, as soon as like they go there, it's cut off.
Cherry.
They get swallowed by the swamp, man. I mean, I don't know how many times I'm gonna beat a dead horse to death, but it's like it just infuriates me. Like there's no funds for FEMA. Here's $750. You lost your whole life. But, these people are going to get tens of billions. Not $200 million is a drop in the bucket for America.
Man.
$200 million ain't nothing, man. I mean,
I wonder if you actually did the math, if that would equal up to all the citizens getting $750.
$750.
I mean, I would take it. No, actually, I wouldn't, because that's what the problem with the stimulus checks from 2020 and 2021. It destroyed the inflation, man. I mean, like for the longest, I never remembered prices really. You know, maybe here and there like you had a
was
general,
doing good.
but now, dude, I remember shit like that went everything. It'll go up like 10 cents at a time. I mean, that's not a lot, but that shit adds up.
Roman Empire.
Yeah, follow Babylon, baby.
What's it called? You're coming out with the new movie, The Gladiator. The
Dude.
Gladiator.
Yeah.
I love Gladiator, bro.
Yeah,
That
dude.
scene, that ending,
You
man.
think it could be prediction to the future? You know,
About we're being gladiator fights.
because you gotta think that was in the Roman Empire.
Did I find a
time,
tiger?
bro. No, but that was
I'll
during
be honest with you.
that was during the Roman Empire times.
If you had people like we're getting pretty bad off, like some Hunger Game type shit, I would actually watch that in real life.
Like people like killing each other?
Yeah,
I probably would too.
Yeah. If there's a real life gladiator, and say you won, you got like $1 million to fight like a tiger or
Squid
two
Games.
tigers.
Would you have a
Pete-
sword and shield?
PETA would be all.
Okay, I was like, you can't go against a tiger with a bear. You're fucked. I mean, you'd be fucked.
Yeah, I'd go over there. I'd cover my shield in catnip. And I'd get hit high.
Bruh, that's a smart idea.
He'd be over there
man.
humping the ground, dude, when I got rid of
Yeah,
him.
nah, that's not bad. He's
have
right,
a can
man.
of tuna on the
Some
side.
catnip, dude.
Have a
Some
can of
catnip.
can of tuna that's already pre-opened. Here, kitty. I mean, shit. Like, ooh, that smells good. These motherfuckers ain't fed me right in weeks, and this guy I'm supposed to kill is feeding me now.
Do a couple lines before you fight the lion, dude.
They're great. Like Tony,
No, take your shield. Take your shield.
like, Tony the Tiger hasn't blinked in an hour. Like something's wrong with that guy. But he, like back like the food, man, we eat. Like I mean, like if you look at other countries, like all the dyes, like in the sodas, they're illegal in like the EU. Like Mountain Dew.
Canada,
like, I met this guy at the gym. I brought this up. He said, "You're right, man." He's like, "There was no Mountain Dew, and he was in Israel." He said, "There was no Mountain Dew in Israel." I was like, "Yeah, because that dye causes health problems over time." But like America, like hell, if they'll sell us out under big pharma war, why not big food? Like, the only thing is we gotta we say we gotta stand up together, but that's never gonna happen, man. There's too much infighting. They do a great job of division within, and you conquer.
It'll come to blood before anybody ever.
Like the whole, I feel like racism was on the way out when you and me and Noe were kids. I didn't never care
I
to.
was never called racist until I come back from like the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
I thought I was funny as shit, dude. Everybody loved me.
Yeah.
I get out and I was like, hey, hey man, where'd you get that? My house? Joking around or something? Everybody lost their shit. I was like, they're like, you're racist, Baker. I'm like, no, I'm just joking. I'm messing with them. I went to the store with my bike buddy and I was joking around and I told the officer he fits the description. He did not get that at all.
Hey, man, no humor, huh?
Nobody had humor. It was like a big since Obama came in, man. Like you would think that would like make everybody.
Yeah,
more
like
aware.
hey, we've come a long way.
Yeah, but it didn't. It divided.
I thought he
everybody.
would do more good, bro. He just took George Bush's playbook. He didn't do shit for black or white people.
No, he's
He just George Bush 2.0. Let's keep dropping bombs on
his
the Middle East.
grandmother was a CIA agent.
Yeah.
His,
Did he drop more bombs than Bush in the Middle
yeah.
East? He dropped more bombs than George Bush.
he's a Bush. He is a Bush.
Yeah,
He's
the big
related-
Bush.
No, he's
Michelle's
related-
got a big. I'm so.
Obama's related to the Bushes.
Big Mike. Well, wasn't the Bushes close with the Bin Laden? Did you know this?
Yeah,
George Bush.
That's it.
Oh,
They went and escorted them to the airport. The 9/11.
check this out. This is a video I found. You might have heard this. Blew my mind. It happened in 1933 when under Prescott Bush, George Bush's grandfather. So George Senior's father. So there was this plan within the elites of businesses. They had like a $500,000 man, like 500,000 man army. They were about to do a fascist takeover of the U.S. government. A bunch of like elite businessmen in 1933. They were about to take over, and then who was the president at that time? They're like, he's like, look, don't take us over. We're about to get into another war, World War II, and you guys are gonna make a bunch of money. Did you ever hear about that? It was called the business plot or the business plan. Look that shit up. It's barely happened. America was on the verge of getting taken over and being a fascist, basically a dictatorship. So we kind of did just covertly, like so they told these people like, hang on tight. Another war is gonna happen. I guess there was indicators World War II was gonna happen. They saw Hitler rising up, and so all these people they invested their money, their business into producing for war, and then that's one way America got out the Great Depression. Right, World War II helped us, the mass production. Right. So yeah, look this up if y'all don't believe me. It was like a minute clip that gives you a quick summary, the business plan or something like that in 1933.
Or his business.
If you go into any conspiracies, they always relate back to the Nazis. Always.
Dude, the Nazis were ahead of. I mean, they were awful, but man, they had their technology ahead. You ever see
It's just weird how they went to like pyramids. They
Yeah.
went to
No.
Antarctica. They were in some weird
Yeah,
shit.
Hitler. Meth out. Hitler was on meth. Like, find those aliens.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help me sleep.
Maybe some mushrooms too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, Mr. Hitler, how about you
One
get off
day-
the methamphetamine? 9!
One day on my podcast, we'll do a deep dive on those.
Yeah. We just covered a little bit of everything because each of these subjects, we could go into a rabbit hole endlessly.
I listened to Theories of a Third Kind. It's like these two guys, sometimes there's 4 people, and they'll like do deep dives into each little conspiracy theory, and they'll like each want to research a part of it, and then they'll like they'll come out like the history of it, and like how it started, what theories are about it, what their theories are about it, and they do very well, very well.
Hey, maybe we could make it one day. So, well, Baker, you're not going to use that old name, right? For your
Yeah, I
group?
think I'm gonna go at it.
I like the open minds.
I did too, but
I like that you
I
combined
was
them.
getting black pilled.
Oh, negative, yeah.
Yeah, I was getting negative in
You know what
it.
that means?
We need black people.
Red pill, blue pill means you still live in the delusion. You think the government is, caring about us, and you believe with the media. Red pill, it's like from the Matrix. If you take the red pill, you wake up, you see that there's, we're getting censored. They're devaluing our money. The government's lying. They collude with the media.
And you're closer to white pilled, and that's where you start looking into the spiritual side of it.
I need to get closer to
What's
that.
white pill? What's the
White pill is where you
But
get the
the-
spiritual side. You start eating better. You start meditating.
They named it white.
You
Huh?
push out all the negative stuff and you work on. And I did that for about 6 months. And on the podcast, you can kind of see it. I was like, I'm never going to lose again. I'm going to be great. And then just boom, instantly.
All the negative shit you saw kind of.
Well, yeah, I started looking at other stuff like Edgewood. That's something I want to do on your next podcast. Is do a little small, 5-minute clip on Edgewood. It's where they start experimenting on U.S. people, U.S. soldiers, and everything.
They pumped them with a bunch of random shit. Right?
What's the black pill?
The
again?
black pills, you just become negative. You're just
Negative.
gloom and doom. You have
Yeah,
the whole-
everything's fake.
So bad is black and blue pill, and good is red and white. I guess.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I just here lately. I guess I've been on the white pill. I just
Good for
been
you,
doing
bro.
a lot of
Maybe you can teach me to be more.
you need to get
spiritual.
on the pill, dude.
self-reflection.
So when you guys
dude.
meditate, do you play that music, the vibrations?
Yeah, I do. I do frequencies.
There's different types of meditation though. I like to do qigong and tai chi. It's
you
more
gotta-
like movement and like breath away.
I did this shit where you just.
Yeah, you can do that.
We're
That's
getting
a
freaky
form.
now.
That's a form
Yeah,
of it.
Do you have to? Somebody said you have to cross the legs. That helps.
I don't have to. It's for like chakra, like for like your
You like opening my legs. instead of-
Mediterranean lines. What is it? Mediterranean.
Mediterranean. What are we
No,
getting?
Meridian.
Meridian. Thank you.
Talk
I was
about my
trying to say it.
people.
Yeah,
Being
so,
a teacher how to speak English.
I thought you were about to pull out some feta cheese
not
or
so
something.
good.
A roll of feta cheese coming out. Attract all the Mediterraneans.
Hey, if you heard half my family, man, they're from like the Appalachia.
Can you understand them?
Nah, they sound like they're from a whole different culture, man.
That's how it is.
Man.
The people like from Louisiana, those Cajun.
Yeah,
It's
It's weird.
no. I'm like,
it's weird how like different, like the French and stuff will sell certain areas and different people.
had a huge, still has an impact on how they talk.
We need to do an episode on the vampire of New Orleans. That's pretty cool.
Is that real?
Well, it's pretty cool theory, man. There's books and everything and pictures to like kind of. I don't believe in vampires, but I believe in energy vampires.
Some people think dragons existed, but I don't know.
I think
believe
my wife's a
dragons.
vampire, man. She kind of sucks my fucking soul.
I thought you were gonna be nice, like she hasn't aged.
Oh, she listens to this. That's what I said.
Oh no,
That's what I said.
she's
She hits me.
people. That's the thing, the double standard, bro. If you get hit by a girl, people think it's funny or some shit.
Well, they think you're a pussy for
Yeah,
complaining about it.
and if you hit her back, you're a piece of shit.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I,
So what
I've
do
been
you do?
training for this shit, dude. I'm
Bro.
gonna get her back one day.
Hey,
dude.
they
I'm
say
gonna-
if you keep the head open, it's not assault, right?
no,
The power and the pimps.
I've been watching videos, dude. Baby powder in this
Baker
motherfucker.
trained with a bunch of Mississippi pimps. So is it like this?
Yeah.
Let me show you, young blood. You gotta cock it back and then.
Dude, I put my whole weight into it. It's over.
Like you bitches complain in
That
America.
5'2"
I'm taking you out to the
going
fucking
down.
Middle East. I got told Noe, maybe last time I have an idea for a great reality show.
Yeah.
We'll take a bunch of neon colored super leftist communists who hate America and complain, and we're gonna drop them in a Middle Eastern country and have a camera crew. you
Gays
want-
for Palestine.
Yeah.
We'll send them over there.
They will
It'd
throw
be
them a
funny,
5-story garage party if you know what I mean.
Story garage party.
Bro, that's what they do. They just. I'm like, are you the nerve? I'm like, are these people so stupid? Like, they would kill you.
They get all their information from.
Mainstream media.
Yeah.
There was the
And
term
from college.
NPC. You know, you ever heard the term NPC, like non-play video
non-play,
games. That
Well,
relates to colleges are destroying this country. Like not all of them, but like the ones on the coast, the super left,
The ones
liberal.
here. Bowling Green.
Even what, dude? I graduated from our local one in And 2016, and I've talked to some younger kids. They're like, man, it's different. They've gone. It's woke.
I was this close to finish my robotics engineering degree.
Wait,
this
what
close. I quit. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. The last few classes, I saved them for the end because
Were they woke classes? Or?
very woke classes.
Oh God.
I had to take an English class.
What
the
would,
last
they,
one.
what would they say? Or what's
Just to say,
I'd
admit that he's racist
woke
because he's
about
white, basically.
Pretty much that I'm the worst thing that ever happened in the world. A straight white man, a Christian. They wanted to. I had to write a report about why God shouldn't be in school. I had to write a report why, in which that's easy. You know, think about it. Like there's multiple gods. There's
You gotta offend somebody.
Even if you do a Christian God, right? The Baptist does not agree with the Catholics. The Catholics don't agree with the Presbyterians.
That's the same thing with Muslims. You got
Pentecostals-
the Sunni and the Shiites. They hate each other. I'm like, I thought y'all were gonna work together to hate us.
Yeah. Well, I had to do a report on why retard is a bad word,
Oh, that's my favorite. I'm just
and yeah, that's my jam, dude.
or like the guy in Hangover. Remember how funny he would say it funny? Zach Galifianakis.
Retard.
He's a retard. He's a retard. Dude, you really? So,
A
what were
retard.
these classes called? Was it like gender studies?
That one was literally English too.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. And
Decipher this racist poem.
English too.
yeah, and since I switched schools or whatever, I had to do another first year experience class. Even though I was not in my first
I
year.
remember
at all.
that class. I took that at Sky CTC, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I-
Even though I was not in my first
God,
year, I had
it's
to
changed
retake
that much, dude.
Yeah.
Like, cause like I said, 2016 was forever ago. That's when I left. And then they're like, "Do you want to get your master's?" I'm like, "Why don't you go fuck yourself?"
I mean, we can go deep in the rabbit hole,
Hey,
man, because I know this stuff. Because like these days, man, when you growing up, they just throw you in high school, man. You know, they just like a babysitting gig
these
almost,
kids are
man.
freaking stupid,
and at
dude.
the end of the day, you got to figure out who you are growing up. That way, when you get out of school, it's like, okay, I know where to go. Trade school. What kind of trade do you want to do? Electric, health. Do you want to? Instead, they throw you in these colleges, these universities, and they don't really help you figure out who you are as an individual.
They are
Man.
building a giant school off Cumberland Trace that's just for that, teaching kids trades. So
good.
instead of going
That's
to
what's
regular
missing in
high school,
America.
you
That's
go to
what's
that.
missing, yeah.
Dude, that's what's making money. I wish I'd have went to trade school. I wish I
It's
didn't
too
get a
fucking
university.
late. It's too late. Everything's gonna be automated.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Unless you fix robots.
I'm in
you
my
won't have a
30s now,
job.
bro. I don't want to go back to school, man. I don't know. I thought about it, but like, I'll give you props for you going back. I'm sure that was tough.
I tried, but every day I wanted to choke.
You
some
can
more
just
kid
pull.
out.
You can just suck it up and just put a big fake racist white smile and finish the shit.
I tried.
You
I tried my best.
Hey, at least you're a man on stand on principle,
I
man.
tried
I
my
was-
best.
So what are you gonna do? Just how many classes you got left?
Well, I'm
No online.
no. I could, man. But right now, I'm just working on getting my kids through college or trade school, whatever. My son's trying to be a firefighter.
Oh, yeah.
My daughter got a full like scholarship to a very great college,
That's awesome. Good
very
for her.
great college.
Good to
So
hear, man. Congrats.
we just found out about this week.
Dude, that's
so.
that's a huge like financial.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be able to get them free college anyways because my VA.
Oh, awesome, man.
I have to do a little bit of work I got to do. I was a bitch when I got out, and I was like,
Wait, your son? I thought you had to be 21 to be a firefighter.
nope, it's 18 now.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Wasn't it 21 for the longest?
It was 21 for me.
Okay. Well, he's a white guy. I don't know if he'll get in.
Yeah, it's true. That's why I got.
Well,
passed
let me know. I
over
can
for-
get him on my place.
You
like
can
were
lie,
talking about.
man. Lie and say he Native American, dude.
I'm gonna.
You
He
gotta-
needs to say that his mom's black.
What the fuck?
That's what he
Oh,
needs
what
to
do you
say.
get? Just spray tan the kid every morning.
Yeah.
Bye. Have a great day. Like,
Yeah, I mean, Baker. There's a lot of black bakers out
yeah,
there.
like bakers that make the best bread.
Just do online school as long as you can, and like whenever you have to do like like one of those tele things or
Yeah.
whatever, just
They're
darken
black.
the screen, tin it up. You know what I'm saying? Change the contrast.
You get him a makeup artist that puts on a.
They're like, Baker, you're coming in kind of blue. But it's just my natural
Yeah,
complexion.
that offends me. No, like just have like a whole wig, like have a wavy haircut. Like he just puts on, like go that far and get a makeup artist.
Well, there's people, man, that are like
The Indians who pretended to be. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
No, you're good.
There was an Indian who pretended to be black.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
They have, like I said, this DIA quota. You know, you got to lift everybody up, even if you know.
Oh, did you see that? It was for FEMA, and they were talking about the first people who are going to get benefits and help, and
Yeah, I
they
saw
actually
that.
pushed
They-
people away.
Because they're white.
Yeah, they
I saw
pushed
that.
people away. Like people were trying to get water and food, they pushed them away because they were white. They said that there were already people there that was born with a disadvantage, so they're helping
shit.
That is
minorities
absurd,
first.
dude. That is absurd.
The bad thing is they're like grouping all white people are the same. Like we're all from different places too.
Yeah, dude.
Like 100 years ago, white people used to make fun of Italians. If I say I'm white, they used to make fun of Irish.
Now they're considered white. I feel like they weren't.
Yeah. Well, it's because
Yeah.
our media puts all of us. If you go to another country, they learn our history. We never learned our history at all.
We're ignorant to it. I mean, I remember learning about like the French Revolution, stuff like that. But other than that, not too much. Maybe some shit that went on. Yeah. But basically, they focus on. I heard that like German kids don't learn about the Holocaust. I don't know if that's true. I can believe that.
I think they whitewashed it a little bit.
Yeah, like, it wasn't that bad. Like,
yeah.
Damn, man, no kidding, dude.
Easy back up.
Yeah.
Damn, man. I never thought of it.
It's very hot in here. That's
I
my
have
more.
cousins that immigrate here, and their history is different from our history. Like we learn more American Revolution over there. They learn maybe just a tad bit.
You know anything about the Spanish Revolution? I mean,
I know
Spanish American War.
Yeah, I know a little.
When
bit.
it happened in the early 20th century.
Conquistadors pulled up.
Yeah, that was way before that. Yeah.
Hey, you fucked us on the Alamo.
Y'all fucked us on the Alamo.
Y'all won.
We lost.
The Alamo?
The
No,
Alamo.
did America win? We got Texas, motherfucker.
Yeah, we lost.
But the people in Alamo died.
Yeah,
but we lost.
Sacrifice.
Who got the land?
I mean,
Y'all still got it technically.
yeah,
Metaphorically, yeah.
Y'all were playing chess. We're playing checkers.
Yeah.
Touche. That's a strategy.
We'll get their tax dollars,
Yeah.
but they'll still be very Mexican.
Yeah, because the Mexicans pull up, they send all the money.
We'll paint all our buildings yellow and orange and pretend.
Yeah, that probably was a strategy.
That's
we lost
how
in 2
Texas.
weeks.
It was cool. I remember I drove through Texas, but it was just like so many abandoned little towns. It was creepy a little bit. You drive by some rundown building with spray painted glasses broken, just like, and they're just miles and miles apart. Like Texas is it's like a whole other country.
It's like desert, man.
I don't know why you're talking shit. Spaniard?
Spaniard.
I ain't
He got more of the
Yeah,
Mayan
no,
DNA.
he's got some Spaniard in
Yeah.
him. Ain't
He's
no
not
way he's
full.
over 5'3" and not be Spaniard.
Yeah.
Half and half, man.
When I met Noe, he's like, I'm Mexican. I was like, man, you a big ass Mexican.
Half and half, man.
Half and half. That's how you
and
like
half.
your coffee.
Half
A
and
little Maya, a little
half.
Aztec, and a little white guy in there.
You right.
But people,
Gotta
they don't
embrace
consider Spanish people white, but they are. Most
it.
of them.
They are.
Spanish was
From Spain.
From Spain. It had nothing to do with
Yeah,
Hispanic people at all.
that's crazy.
It's,
You don't think about it.
They all look more like shorter, not Aboriginal. I'm sorry. Like if you go to South America, those unknown tribes or whatever, the unmessed with tribes. That's what Spanish people used to look like.
Gotcha.
The Native Americans were taller Mexican looking people. But you know what doesn't make sense to me? Why, when in Alaska and stuff, they look Asian.
They do.
They do not look Hispanic.
Because
Yeah.
they crossed. Was there a landmass between Russia
Yeah.
and?
I think
like around the Ice Age.
black and white people was here before too.
I've heard African. There was black people in America even before Columbus.
Yeah.
Obviously Vikings too.
Again.
Yeah.
Damn,
dude.
bro.
Alright, go, dude.
Noe's got diarrhea. He'll be right back.
I do have diarrhea.
A lot of cervezas.
Too much beans and Picasso.
He's so dehydrated.
Yeah.
He's been working very hard. His hands got to be cramping up.
Must be hard on that roof.
His back is killing him,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
How
carrying
many flowers
America.
he planted?
Oh,
We're going to, see, like, where do I fall? I'm ambiguous as hell. They don't
You're
even
European, dog.
but
You
they don't
just-
know what to do with me because they look at me. They're probably associate me more with Noe than you. But technically, I fall under your.
in another 30 years, man, you'll just be another white dude.
I'm tan, yeah. I do.
I mean, I'm just as tan as you are, man.
Close enough. Not. Let's get it.
You just
I
have
guess.
dark complexion. You have more of Italian look.
Mhm.
too.
I guess maybe that's why I gravitated to that style. Like, I would never go to New Jersey though. I heard it's a dump.
Yeah.
The pizza's good, I'm sure.
And that's just where all the Italians got sick.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Ellis Island,
the
right?
Haitians are coming here.
Oh yeah, the
Venezuelans?
Springfield. Well, I guess we'll get. I'm
Springfield,
sure. I don't know if
Ohio,
no
yeah.
way. Dude, I remember what Trump said. They're eating the dogs. Eating the,
I saw videos on that way before he ever said it.
dude,
so,
yeah. There's one. It broke my heart. This girl. She was black too. She's like, this shit's real. She's like, I found my dog's decapitated head on the side of my sidewalk. And this is what they do because the Haitians practice voodoo, right?
Yeah.
So they will like decapitate the head. It's some like spiritual shit, supposed to give them power and luck or success. And they cook it animal and eat it. And then apparently that's how they get the energy.
Yeah, South Africans used to shrink heads.
How do you do that?
They, I guess, like tickling in a way.
That's crazy.
They used to shrink heads.
Good God. That's terrifying, dude.
Yeah, you don't remember, remember Beetlejuice?
Mm-hmm.
You know the guy has that little small head?
Yeah.
He was a shrunken head. He,
Damn. And another one just came out too.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm not gonna
Beetlejuice
watch it. My girl watched it, It just looks. I now that
heard
I can watch a trailer and just it's not worth it.
I heard it's good.
Yeah, probably. I heard
Derek was all into it.
the new Willy Wonka one. I heard it was all right. They don't make any more good comedies, dude. Like like going back to like American Pie, Super Bad.
Last good one I saw was Good Boys.
Yeah, the three little kids.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
What we talking about? Comedy raunchy movies?
Yeah, they don't exist
American
anymore,
Pie,
right?
Sex Drive.
Have you seen Nikki's to Nikki?
Uh-uh.
It's the one on Amazon. It has John Cena, Zac Efron, and Andrew Santino. You know that is he's redhead, but I don't know why his name is Santino. He doesn't look Hispanic.
Harold and Kumar.
But anyways, they made this.
Good.
It just if you got Amazon Prime, it's a funny comedy.
Nikki's
to Nikki.
Nikki's to Nikki.
Yeah, it's really funny. So, but I don't know. I got so many of those subscriptions.
The
but I
Babysitter.
Yeah, that's been a while. I ain't seen that in forever. I remember seeing Superbad when I was 14.
Superbad.
In theaters, bro. And I remember it was summer 07. I'll never forget that. My dad had to buy me the ticket because I was 14.
Oh, shit.
Man.
The
Sausage
inner
party.
child in me just wanted to go like,
It's too big and black.
You like it, huh? Really?
Can't handle it. I need to practice. Some lubricant. But Diddy can help me.
one drunk night, dude. That's all you
Oh,
need.
God. That video of him and Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber was like a kid. Did you see that? He's like, where you been, Justin? I've been trying to get a hold. He's like, oh, man. He sound terrified. Like, I was telling you in the car. He's like, I got a new number. He's like, have your people call my people. I'm like, this poor little kid, bro. Diddy was fucking everybody, man. And in the past, celebrities warned about that. They're like, man, his parties.
There's been a lot of.
Because you had the main parties where it was just,
Do you see Austin Powers? When he gets his gold member, or I'm sorry, Dr. Evil gets his pants pulled down a little bit. Mm-hmm. He has P. Diddy wrote on his ass cheek.
I don't remember that. I remember Britney Spears shooting her boobie.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah.
Have you seen Austin Powers?
Nah, man.
Beyonce.
That's before.
Beyonce?
Yeah, she wasn't that, but
Yeah.
it was Britney. Britney Spears had like guns in her tits, and it was just they were making fun of the movie within the movie or something like that. It's been a while.
Damn, man.
But like going to the movies to me was always something I look forward to. But man, like I was gonna watch that new Deadpool and Wolverine. I didn't even go because I got dizzy. I heard it was really good.
Overrated.
Swear.
I don't like movies where the bad guys and every cast member has the same sense of humor as the main antagonist. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure you've seen other movies where like everybody has the same sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
They all have that same raunchy, like talking about dick and balls for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like the bad guy should be serious and he should be joking around.
Oh, so the bad guys kind of acting like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, everybody is.
I heard it was good, but like I said, what are the tickets now? Because me and my girl about to go. It was $17 a pop. Like I could afford it, but it was just more about principle. Like I got Disney Plus. This shit'll be on here in 3 months, probably 4 months. I'm not gonna pay almost $40 for two. That's not even including the snacks, which I don't usually get them.
Yeah, I do.
I'm
My,
sure
my
the kids.
are fucking
So if you took
leeches on society.
Baker didn't have any blood left almost.
Dude,
between his wife and kids, this motherfucker
sucking me dry.
He's
dude.
dragging his legs.
Damn, man.
Yeah, it's something.
See
You're
my-
gonna
see
have
my
to sell a
finger?
nut soon, Baker.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna have.
You ever heard of a Tanichi? Like a Aboriginal like throwing dagger that has blades. No, it had nothing to do with that. Had nothing to do with that.
That was kind of cool. I was like,
Right? I was in my.
Where you going with
I was
that?
mowing my yard. I had to jump my lawnmower because the fucking battery was dead. I went inside to put my jump box back, and I hear my lawnmower getting quieter. I'm like, what the fuck? I walk outside, and it is across my yard. It jumped gears, went in reverse, and was like up against my neighbor's like shed across like my yard.
Damn, so he just went by himself.
Yeah, it was like driving up, and I was like,
Damn.
no.
Yeah, you definitely need to sit down more. You got a big lawn.
It's like a tractor one. My inner Jew in me is just like I can't afford it, dude. I don't want to buy
an
another
Irish Jew. I thought an
Yeah.
Irish Mexican was something.
I got some curly hair, man. I don't know.
They do, man.
I got family from all over, man. So that's why I try to be
shit, I got-
polite to
yeah.
everybody.
Hey.
I got some
Same
Puerto
here.
Rican
bro.
in me.
Like I don't want people to watch. Like we love. We don't care about your skin color. It's just more about what you think. That's why I look at people. It's not where you're from. It's where you're going. It's not. What it's what what you say. So
Yeah, there's a lot of anti-Semitism going
oh,
on.
dude, it's gone. It's crazy. I feel bad for Jewish
I do
people too,
too.
man. Like they've suffered enough. Like not every Jew is wealthy and they can runs the world. I mean, a lot of them are in high position, but they were here first, kind of like so they established like they were the first religion compared to the Abrahamics. Weren't they the oldest one? No. What?
No.
Which
That's
one
how
was-
Christianity started. They're branching.
I thought Christianity came after Judaism.
No, you had all these. I guess
Are you
you'd call them
sure?
pagan.
Because they
Yeah.
said Jesus was a Jew, So
Jesus was a Jew. But
yeah, so I
before
thought-
Jesus, there was other civilizations.
I know that, but I mean, out of the main religions now, I thought Judaism was here before Christianity and Islam.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay, that's
those
what
are all branches of Judaism.
Yeah, it's ironic. There's so many Muslims, hate Jews. I'm like, I kind of believe almost in the same thing.
They just don't really name them. Like, so you would call people who believe in Zeus pagans.
Mm-hmm.
You believe people who believe in Odin pagans. You believe people who believe in like
Anything that wasn't Abrahamic was pagan, basically, right?
yeah.
Other
You
pagan.
believe in paganism almost?
Is that more of spirituality, right? Yeah. With nature.
No, they had gods too, but most of those gods you can relate those to stories from the Bible. You can also relate them to Greek
all.
gods, Norse gods,
It's metaphorical, man.
Sumerians.
I've heard of Sumerians, Babylonians.
Every culture had pretty much the same stories. It was just like pretty much we all branched off somewhere,
Well, they said
and we all retold it word of mouth. See, the thing
Perspective.
is, Sumerians started writing stuff down, and then the Babylonians, and it kept going down to Hebrews. So even the pharaohs and stuff, they had their own written language too, but it was dead. So what they did when they found the Rosetta Stone, they could translate some of that. Like African cultures and then like North American cultures and stuff like that, they didn't really have a written word. They'd use like beads and rope systems. So they would do word of mouth. So they would have like a bead or a rope that was a little thicker, and that knot was a part of the story. Same thing with the Norse. The Norse and the Druids of the Celtic and Irish religions.
Hey.
All these people were conquered by the Romans. The Romans conquered Europe, and then they conquered like the Baltic Sea. All these people, these different. So all white people were separate. So they had their prejudices and everything. All these people hated each other, and then they got conquered one by one. And the way the Romans would do it is they'd go to camp. They would outnumber these people and like, look, give me your strongest men. You're going to go over here. We're going to fight these people who are also your enemy, and then your debt is settled. Well, while they're gone, the soldiers or like the captains or somebody high up in the thing would rape the daughters, would take the daughters of the chieftain and all these people.
impregnate them.
Just like in Africa, just like in America, we had chieftains, and they would take these chieftains' daughters, impregnate them, and take them back to their fort. And when the chieftains and all the military people come back, they'd be like, "Where the hell's my daughter?" and all them. They wouldn't take the wives most of the time. They'd take the daughters. So they'd come looking for their daughters, and their daughters were like, "Look, I have kids with this guy. Like, don't kill my kid, don't kill my husband or whatever, blah blah blah." And then that's how they integrated all the cultures of like the Britannia into one.
Man,
and then they started doing that to everywhere.
gotcha.
That's how the whole world got conquered by these people.
Man, there's so much we don't know. That's
So I'm saying, man, to understand who we are, we gotta understand the history, man.
a lot of shit. Probably we're
history.
told has just been a lie.
Hey, whitewash. You know that St. Patrick's Day? You know what that's about?
I thought it had something to do with the.
Snakes.
I thought it had one to do with one of the prophets of Jesus.
St. Patrick
Are you serious?
ordered that because he went to Ireland and got rid of all the snakes. He drove the snakes out of Ireland.
Is that with the flute?
There was never snakes in Ireland. They were talking about the Protestant and the non-Catholic people.
They refer to them as
They
snakes.
killed all the Irish people that was in Ireland that did not believe.
The Irish had it
that
rough
did not
too,
believe
man.
in Jesus.
Or who's the one who burned them to the stake? Was that Bloody Mary or whatever?
Bloody Mary. Salem witch trial.
No, there's one in Europe, or she.
There was a Salem's witch trial in Europe, but it wasn't called Salem.
Yeah, but there was one where she she would burn Protestants. Joan of Arc. I don't know, man.
Joan of Arc was supposed to be deemed by God to be enlightened. Well, they ended up burning her at the stake, burning her because they did not believe. They believed that she was blasphemous, for believing that a woman could be speaking to God. But she believed that she was a prophet of the Lord.
I'm sorry, I didn't laugh. But
There are people that actually believe it because some of her story is pretty dynamic, dude. It's pretty cool.
But yeah, it's like history. Like there's some shit that happened we don't know about, and there's shit that we've been told that probably didn't happen, taken out of context. You know.
I gotta do my research on her.
Oh, Joan of Arc's cool. That's a cool story.
What was she? What was like 1500s or?
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Joan of Arc, man.
See, I can remember stories, but the small details of it I can never remember.
Yeah.
So I always feel like I'm.
But
But if
we
I get
covered
my
some-
notes,
Yeah, we could.
Like, we
Yeah.
could
Hey,
get
there's
the
no
whole
shame.
lesson.
I'll bring a laptop or some next time. I could just pass around if you want to look shit up. So, but I think it's almost closing time. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Just write in the comments. You know, Baker wrote some funny shit. Just or you could just talk shit to us. I don't
Needs
care.
more white people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Roland, man. Talk
You ever
shit.
heard the Indian joke? Why does a white man look so scared? Because he's got a pale face.
Oh, dancing bear. You're,
He got a pale face.
I said that to my Indian buddy.
yeah.
And I give him a blanket. I'm like, don't worry. It ain't got smallpox on it.
I heard one. It's not a piece. It's like, what do you call a lesbian with braces? A carpet cutter. That's how we gonna end the show. We love everybody, lesbians included. They teach me how to eat pussy. You do a great job.
They got the home field advantage.
Yeah, like a woman knows.
My tongue can touch my nose, so I'm doing all right.
I need to practice. I gotta get those numbers up.
I can touch my mustache.
Hey, you ever heard that?
Yeah, that's nice.
Before we get off, you ever heard that this guy? If you were a girl, would you be a slut?
No,
Would you?
I don't know.
I know the consequences.
I'm going 50-50.
Well, that guy.
You'd be a slut sometimes.
This guy was like, "Hey man," he's like, "Would you be a slut if you're a girl?" He's like, "Hell yeah." He's like, "Would you let all your homies smash?" He's like, "Hell yeah, man, I'd share the love." He's like, "Well, you got an asshole."
I feel like a lot of guys
What's stopping
would.
you?
Could you imagine like how would girls react if they had a dick? Like, they'd probably just play with it all the time until they got old.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, like this thing is hard. Like, why am I hard in the morning? Like, cause I gotta pee. Like,
I'm just so angry.
my penis is angry. Where's this vein coming from? Like, anyways, it's almost been our time's up. Like I said, guys, just communicate. Thanks for watching, and give us feedback. And I'm gonna post this on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Music. So just we keep trying to grow it. So
Pandora too.
Can I do Pandora for it?
No, just kidding.
I don't know.
No.
iHeartRadio.
Some of those old people listen. To our
Yeah,
heart.
maybe somebody will find us one day, bro, and just build us a studio. So
Hey, we're doing good. You said
Yeah.
number 2 in the state.
no, I don't know that one time.
I looked it up. I looked it up.
I was
I
like-
mean, and that website was actually creditable. Like
Fake news.
misinformation, right wing white propaganda.
Bunch of racist devils, white people. Anyways, I think we're about to wrap it up, guys. I'm sorry for yawning, bro. It's been a long day, and I almost fell asleep for
Working class citizen.
Yes, you inspire me, Noe.
He Ubers on the side.
I thought about doing Uber Eats, bro, because this guy I work with, this motherfucker made because I don't want to fuck with dealing with dropping people out, but I'll take people food.
Hey,
But he was making like 700 a week. He was doing it after work.
If you brought me food, I'd check it every time. I'd check every fry.
And I'm checking Noe too. He'd probably spice everything up. It's not hot enough. Like, this is weak. Anyways, yeah, guys. All right, tune until next time. All right, Max.
Tune till next time.